Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone tuning in or catching a replay. I am Rebecca, a digital mompreneur of my page, Rebecca So. Welcome once again, and I am really excited to share with all of you this new live series that I have started. Now, everyone has a story, and in this live series of inspiring people, inspiring stories, you will get to hear real life stories of how many ordinary people like us are able to step into the digital world and own our very own business with the help of an easy to understand, trusted, and proven system to create the life that we love. And today I have the honor of having Jasmine as my very first guest to share her inspiring story. Hi, Jasmine.
Hi, Rebecca. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for coming on to accept this interview. And I would like everyone to know more about you. So, can you kindly introduce yourself?
Yes, certainly. Yeah. Hi, everyone. Let me introduce myself again. I'm Jasmine. Staying in Singapore. I used to be a full-time working mom. When my boy was born in year 2009, and I hold this status for about a decade. And before when I chanced upon this online business in August 2019. After a year into this business, I left my full time job in January 2021. So it has been a year plus that I have changed my status from a full time working mom to a full time stay at home mom.
Yay!
Thank you.
So, I mean, it's a really happy, like a joyous thing for you, right? Very big
Yes,
step for you.
definitely. This is something that I have been working towards to achieve ever since my boy was born. Basically, life is, I mean, it's like day to day. Day to day is pretty much the same before you have a child, and
Mhm.
due to how we are conditioned by due to how I was conditioned by my parents during growing up, is that after you just have to get a good academic um, graduate from a school, and then start working and work hard and so that you can get promotion and you will get a better pay. Yeah, so that was very much me and my thoughts when I was still having my carefree life. It's only after my son was born then I realized that it was really tough being a working mom. Tough not only of the time constraint that we will experience, is that can you imagine that you are at work for 8 hours, it's very much the whole day, and then you
Mhm.
left very little time for your kids. And I
Yeah.
think the biggest struggle that I have is, and the frustration that I have during then is the rushing hours. It's like the waking up hours. My memory is that I just have to keep rushing. It's like I have to get myself ready before the kids, before I wake my boy up and get him ready for school. Yeah, and then after that I rush to work. After end of work, then I need to rush to fetch him. So that's very much of my memory, and I have to say that I'm not satisfied with my life then. Yeah, it's like I don't have my me time. Okay, let's say that I mean I feel that being a mother, this is what is my responsibility. But I think it's the working mom guilt that I couldn't get over with. Yeah, I I don't have time for him after work as well, because it's like you only have this much so many hours after work before his break time to get a lot of things done. you know
Yeah.
Feed him, shower him, and then you have to, I have my house chore to do. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I also get a very short temper after that, handling that. So That was very much my life then, and this is also the reasons why I have been looking for a plan B to replace my full-time job. Yeah.
Which leads me to the next question, right? What made you step into this digital business?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is a very good question because when I was exploring sound plan B, having a
Mm.
digital business is not on my list. That's because I'm non-tech savvy, and really
See,
it's like online world seems complex to me. It's like, it's like the
complicated.
yeah, a lot of things like, oh, okay, I really need to know a lot of things before I can go on online words. When you listen to
Yeah.
all those digital guru, they shared about their experience, that okay, it sounds really complex. So really, digital business is never in my list. And
Mhm.
of course, when this is not in my list, I start to go to those that I go to other platforms that I think I'm able to manage, but without the right support. Although I tried many platforms, it it all failed due to the same reasons, due to the lack of support. And then when I chanced upon this digital business in July 2019,
Mm.
what attracted me is that um, it was shared that no prior experience is required, and that really caught my attention. And it's that's me. I don't have prior
Yes.
experience. I
Same,
don't know
same.
anything about digital business, and I don't know what is expected of me. But since they say that no prior experience is required, and to find out more, I just need to register for the free workshop. And then, okay, I say, since there's no obligations and it seems that it's risk free, so I just registered. And I was really excited after I watched the 90 minutes free webinar, and
Mm.
I start to ask a lot of questions. I do have my query. It's
Yeah.
that I because I have tried many other platforms. I just want to know that what I what I have lack of and causes the failure that I experience in other platform. I will be able to fill that in this digital business. So
Mm.
in my many other platform that I tried, there's no um, proper support, no
Mhm.
immediate support when I encounters any problems. And then and I myself feel that I lack of training to be successful. But in this digital business, is very much different. What I did not experience and receive in many other platforms that I tried before, I'll be able to receive in this digital business, and that give me a lot of confidence in taking a leap of faith in starting this digital business. Yes, because of their step-by-step training.
Mhm.
Their step-by-step training there was really comprehensive. Although I'm non-tech savvy, I do not have prior experience, but it's the step-by-step online tutorial. It actually helped me to pick up the startup of this business, and also successfully running this business. Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I mean, I'm really interested to know how, after having this digital business, after this 2 years plus, right? Of,
Two and a half years already. Yes.
yeah, yeah, like how has that changed your life since then until now?
Mm, I think the biggest change is because of what I have received from this digital business, um, having the time freedoms to be at home before my children, and at the same time earning an income. Um, this flexibility and freedom that I receive after having this digital business, it helped me to become a better mom to my two kids. Yeah, I for the past 1 year spending the times with them, receiving them after school, um, having more time with them to go through their homework, doing activities, really create a stronger bonding that I have with them. Yeah, and And this is really very, very precious for me, especially the relationship that I have with my elder boy. He is 13 now, and considered a teen. And
Yeah.
yeah, I still remember during my when I was still working, the biggest struggle is managing his emotional needs. Yeah, and I really don't have the patience to understand what needs he has. It's like, I am already so tired. So it's that I'm guilty about that, is that I didn't manage his many breakdowns very well during that. It's like I just feel that I have so much on my plate. The last
Yeah.
I want is to manage your emotional breakdown. So I really don't have the patience, and I'm guilty about that. And for this one whole year, when I have the time, I have the time, and I spend a lot of we have more bonding time together. I have time to listen to his sharing about his school life. He really share a lot. The moment he sit down, he will start telling me. Yeah, and but I have the whole afternoon with him, so it's good. Last time is that when I'm come back, is that after food I need to clear the kitchen, clean up everything,
Mm-hmm.
and continue talking and talking. Is that honestly I'm actually not really listening, so he felt neglected. So now is that we have the time to really bond, and for after this one whole year of re-establishing our mother and son bonding, our relationship, I would say, improved a lot. And I can also see it, not only me, my husband can see a lot of shift in him. He's better to manage his emotion. He's a happier boy now. And of course, I left my job when my girl entered primary school, P1.
Yeah.
So I get to fetch her from school. I get to go through the homework with her. It's, it's something that I have really missed out, this journey with my firstborn. Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad that I was given a second chance
Yeah.
to experience this with my girl. And then I'm very, very glad that I'm given the chance now that to build a new bonding relationship with my boy before before it's too late. For kids,
Yeah.
Rebecca, you are from early childhood industry, right?
Yes.
Yeah, formerly.
Yes.
Yeah. So I believe you understand. It's like once we once we miss that stage to make this right, right? It can be quite emotional draining for parents,
Yes.
as we
Very.
grow older. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that this is something that I try to prevent that. You know that when you are working parent, right? And although you already sense the telltale sign,
Yeah.
you experience the telltale signs, but then because of all the other obligations you have to your financial, your household finance, it's like it, you just chuck it aside and you manage. At that point of time, it was like firefighting for me. When it happened, I do my best to manage, and if many a times like wow, both mother and son just went out of control. Yeah, it was really,
Yeah.
really very bad. So yeah, the I think the biggest change in my life that I received after starting this digital business is the family time that I have with my two children. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I feel
I
that
I feel that's what a lot of parents out there,
yeah, especially
especially
working mom.
working, yeah,
Yeah,
moms are, looking out for. A lot of my friends, they are saying, it's very tough to struggle also, right? So
it's indeed
the
very
struggle
tough.
is real.
It's real. I tell you, it's now I think back. It was I feel like I'm like a witch mom. Yeah, most of the time I'm angry. Yeah. But my frustration and anger and type is basically due to tiredness. Yeah.
Yeah. But well, I feel better late than never, to have the bonding back again. I think that's very important, and I feel, yeah, I'm happy for you that
Thank you.
you have your the love that the life that you love now, the life that you choose now. So yeah, I mean, everyone out there who's watching or catching the replay can, you know, you wouldn't know until you step into, take a look at what we have to offer. And like both of us, we are non-tech savvy at all. We know
Yes.
nothing about the digital world. We know nothing about uh, coming up with pages or anything. But because the training, like Jasmine mentioned, is so comprehensive and so like easy to understand, that many people, yeah, like many ordinary people like us, or any other, from all walks of life, we come together to use this very same system. We are all able to understand and come up with our very own digital business to create the life that we choose. And yeah, so if you would like to have that, take a look, and then we'll be glad to see you on the inside. So thank you so much, Jasmine, once again for your time, and thank you for your
Thank
inspiring story. You have always inspired me, and that's why I really, really, really want to share with everyone, your story, and the next few guests that I'll be inviting. I really want to share the story with my audience and with everyone who wants to, really have a peek into the digital world. Yeah. So thank you once again, and thank you everyone for your time.
thank
Um,
you.
and we'll see you again. Bye.
Bye.